Hello guys, Lego Master Reviews here, and today I have a review on the first Mandalorian Season 3 set here on the channel. And yeah, that is being set 75346. The Pirate Snub Fighter has 285 pieces and retails for $35 in the US. And yeah, it is a pretty cool set, obviously based off the Mandalorian Season 3. And yeah, that being said, let's jump right into it. So obviously, you probably remember these ships from like the episode The Pirate and also the first episode. And yeah, it's a pretty cool set, and you get two minifigures included, that being Vane and a pirate snow fighter pilot. That being said, let's go into the minifigures. So here's Vane, and he's definitely the most prominent, like pirate-wise, and he is gonna be in the new upcoming Skeleton Crew show. So definitely a good minifigure to get, and he could go up in value if you don't see him again. But yeah, nonetheless, he's actually very cool though. He has a new face print, and also he has some back face printing on the back of his head, so that's cool. I really like the printing back here with the patch on his torso. I really like the detailing there. And he also has some great front printing as well. I really like the necklace. And yeah, just detailing all around, and I like how the leg printing continues through the torso. It's very awesome. And he also comes with a new mold for his hat, or like bandana, as you can see. So there's printing on the top to match his head. And then there's just some printing on the side. And yeah, it's a cool new mold. But I do kind of think it looks a bit weird, like the skin tone is kind of off on each, but I think it's still fine. As an accessory, he has his like sword. I don't really remember him using that. I remember having a blaster, but maybe he did in concept art or something. The sword does look a bit weird without having anything down there, but still, it's a great minifigure and definitely a necessary inclusion for the set. Really like the look of this minifigure all around though. The next minifigure up here is the Snub Fighter Pilot. Another great minifigure, as you can see. The only really gripe with this figure, I would say, is that the head's the same one from Vane. It's just very lazy on Lego's part, especially when we got so many other like species that are like alien species that are like flying these snub fighters. So we could have gotten like species we've never gotten before in Lego, but instead they just cheaped out and gave us the same face print. But still, nonetheless, the torso printing is great, and you can see the leg printing is also very well, and it can kind of continues that build. But the coloring is a bit off between the legs and the torso. Still looks fine though. And then yellow arms, some gray hands. And again, the same back head printing, and I really like the pattern on the back and the printing wise. And definitely the standout part for this minifigure for me personally is just the helmet. The printing is really cool, and it's in like this really cool like gold kind of mold. So I really like that, and I like all the printing on it. It's just very cool all around. It continues back here. We're just like detailing on a helmet like mold like this that we just haven't gotten before. So I really like the detailing, and I really hope we get more printing like this on helmets moving forward. But yeah, very awesome minifigure, and while these are both great minifigures, they do use the same head, which is kind of disappointing. And we definitely could have gotten like a Grief Karga minifigure, or like a Gorian Shard, or Shan, whatever the green guy was in the season 3. But yeah, still for $35, probably could have gone 3 minifigures. But these two are really cool inclusions. And yeah, that being said, let's come on into the main build of the set, being the Snub Fighter. And I had a really fun time building this. I did build live, and yeah, it was really fun. But it's a very cool build, as you can see. You do get a couple stickers here, right here and there, and then you get 2 on the side here, and you also get like on each of these little wings here as well. You get cool, really like jet boosters on the back, which are very cool, and you get some play features. The main one kind of being this blaster, like this mold here, as you can see, and it is the newer kind of. I mean, I probably shouldn't say newer because it was introduced like over a year ago, but it is that kind of newer type. And again, you just pull it down, and the stud fires out. It's this flat one. Yeah, and then you just reload it. So yeah, pretty cool. That's a pretty basic play feature. There's a couple others though. As you can see here, you lift up that, and there's like this little crate in here. And you pull it out, and inside there's just a thermal detonator. So that's cool as well. I really like how this is built. Like it fits in there very tight, as you can see. I'm trying to get it lined up. As you can see, it just kind of sits down in there. So I really like that, and it's really compact. And yeah, it's just overall, it's actually a lot of space and like space and storage and like a tiny ship. So I do like that. You kind of get storage over here just by lifting this up. And there's also a little space here for a blaster, so that's cool. I do like that. Yeah, you just put a blaster in there, and this stud's it's like flat studs, so you can make this piece come off easier. And yeah, very cool. I don't like how they use this blue piece though, because if you look down here, there's just more blue pieces that like carry through. And it kind of takes away, obviously you're not looking at the set from the bottom, but you kind of wish these used a gray piece here instead of putting that kind of like this off-putting blue. But yeah, it's still cool. I really like that feature there. And on the interior, as you can see, there's some printing there, as well as like this little handle. And yeah, there's room for 1 minifigure, and there's a little like cushion right there. These do fall off pretty easily, I will warn you. But yeah, they're still Still cool. I really like the detailing, and again, you get room for one minifigure. So we'll get our Snub Fighter pilot here. And you just set him on in there, laying down flat. As you can see, you can fly around. It is very swooshable too. Like you can like move this thing back and forth. It's not falling apart. It's very durable too. Like you could drop it and it'll probably stay intact for the most part. A couple pieces might fall off. But yeah, it's still cool nonetheless. And you get some very nice detailing here. And again, those stickers are very cool. I really like the build for these and using that like longer hilt piece. And yeah, just great detailing. I really like the use of the roller skate piece, and you get that again there. And yeah, just moving it along is just very, very cool. Again, I really like this look. You move, as you can see from the back. The only thing that's really like hard to complain about is like the blue stuff with a switch that wasn't there, and you also get some green there. We've seen that piece in gray before, but I don't know why they weren't using it in gray, but still looks fine. Yeah, just very cool build all around. And really not that much else to say about it. I mean, it's an interesting build and it's cool for $35, but I mean, it's very small. I mean, you get what you pay for. It's a pretty small set, but still very prominent. And I think it's actually a pretty good army builder for the most part. And I really like the texturing on it, as you can see, and just the way they built it. But yeah, like I said, it's a very good army builder because there was a lot of Snub Fighters in Season 3. So yeah, I mean, if you're into building like a pirate army, Star Wars wise, you know, you can definitely do that with this set. And it's, I mean, decently affordable. 35 is a lot, but it's still cool. But overall, this is a really cool set. And if you enjoyed Season 3 and like the space scenes and like the spaceship scenes with the N1 Starfighter taking it down, it does complement with the N1 Starfighter set very well. So if you do have the N1 Starfighter set, it's very cool to like display this next to it. Or, you know, just swoosh them together around, whatever you want to do. But yeah, great set. I do think it could have included one extra minifigure. But overall, I really, this set is hard to complain about, really. Just, it's $35. Probably should have been $20. But still, I love the minifigures nonetheless, and I would give this set a solid 8.5 out of 10. But yeah, tell me what you guys think about this set in the comments down below. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed, and stay awesome.